Hi, hi. Before I get into the story, here is a reminder for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shiloh Instant Speeches, in case if you're watching these videos in my YouTube channel, or in case if you're watching the videos in my Facebook page in the same name, Shiloh Instant Speeches. Don't forget to follow my page, and also please do like the videos and leave some comments in the comment section for me to read your comments or any feedback. And also, do share the videos to anyone who you think would like to listen to the stories. And here is the story today. Once there was a rich merchant who had a handsome young son. One day, the son bought an expensive book that contained only one verse in it. You get what is destined for you. When the merchant observed this, he felt so angry and yelled at his son, "How can you do well in business when you are so stupid enough to buy a book which has only one verse in it? Just get out of my house and never show me your face again." The young man was dejected for being driven out by his father, and then he traveled far away with only his book along with him. He was richly dressed, but had nothing with him but the book. He reached the place finally, and when the people asked him, "What is your name?" he only answered, "You get what is destined for you." And thus, the young man was known as "You get what is destined for you." One day, the princess of the country visited a festival place and saw a handsome young prince who was also attending the festival. She fell in love with him immediately and asked her attendant to find a way to send a message to the handsome prince. She wrote a note and gave it to her attendant. The attendant gave the note to the young merchant's son by mistake. He read the note stating, "I have fallen in love with you the very moment I have set my eyes on you. Please meet me in my castle secretly." This man followed the instructions and entered the prince's room secretly while it was dark. The princess thought that it was the prince who was at the festival and received him warmly. She served him food and drink and entertained him. She said, "I have deeply fallen in love with you. I shall have no other man as my husband except for you, I promise. Please tell me what you have in your mind." The merchant's son replied, "You get what is destined for you." She was surprised to hear this and immediately enlightened the room. She got furious when she realized he was not the handsome prince she thought him to be, but it was someone else, so he ordered him out of her room. The young man was sad on being treated in such manner without being at fault, and then he walked to a nearby temple and spent the night there. The next day, when the princess visited the temple for her rituals, all of a sudden a mad elephant rushed towards her. When the merchant's son saw this, he got hold of a huge nail and jabbed it into the elephant, and the elephant got frightened and ran away. When the words reached around, the king had to come himself to inspect the matter, and the princess explained to the king that she spent time with him earlier by mistake and said, "It was my destiny and I do not regret it." After hearing everybody and consulting his ministers, the king arranged for a ceremony. He gifted the merchant's son with 1,000 villages, ornaments, and golds. The princess married the man and made him his heir to the throne. There is a saying, "Do your best, but leave it to the destiny." You get what is destined for you, but remember, destiny is all about the choices we make and the chances we take. There is a joke about destiny. Once a middle-aged woman was undergoing a surgery for heart attack. After the surgery, she had a vision of God and she asked, "Am I going to die?" God said, "No, my dear, you have 30 more years to live." With 30 more years to look forward, she decided to make the best of it. Since she was in the hospital already, she got her breast implants, liposuction, tummy tuck, hair transplants, and collagen injections in her lips, and so on. She looked great. She was finally discharged, and when she exited the hospital with a show off and crossed the road, she was immediately hit by an ambulance and died. She went to heaven and asked God, "You said I have 30 more years to live. Then what happened?" She complained. "That's true," the God said. "But well, I actually couldn't recognize you."